CBS Wednesday.
What a mess this is. It's like a riverfront dive.
Here's an inventory of the damage.
Oh, Lord. The insurance is going to go right through the roof on this, but I tell you, Isaac's going to be fit to be tied.
Hey, Vivian. Hey, Lisa.
Yeah, hi.
What happened? Looks like a cyclone hit.
Well, yeah, practically. Jack Snyder and Craig Montgomery hit each other.
Really, who won? I mean, I hope Jay... I hope nobody was hurt. Anybody hurt?
I don't know. No. I wasn't here. The staff, I understand, they handled it pretty well. Oh, honestly, Ben, I am so tired of trying to manage this place by myself. I could just...
Well, then you will be glad to hear that Isaac called.
Oh, he did? Oh, how long is he going to be gone? I need him here right now. I could just scream.
Dr. Harris. Miss Grimaldi, it's so good to see you again.
Oh, well. So, you must have a pretty good reason to darken my door again, Missy.
I'm shadowing Vivian on the late shift.
Shadowing? You mean as in working?
Learning the ropes, waiting tables.
Oh, in your dreams, honey. Look, I haven't forgotten how you hustle my grandson. I'm not about to let you come back in this place and hustle some unsuspecting person.
Well, I guess you'd better take that up with Isaac then, because he's the one who hired me. I start full-time tonight.
This is nuts. What am I doing here? Oh, Molly. Hi.
Hello, Katie.
Molly, actually, I'm sorry. Things have been really crazy, and I haven't really had a chance to tell you how sorry I am about Jake.
Thank you. So, are you here with Simon?
No, actually, Simon's out of town on business. So I was sitting at home alone, listening to the crickets or frogs or whatever makes that name. Actually, did you know that we had a house in the woods now?
No, I didn't at all, but that's sweet. Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, it's sweet when Simon's there. Alone, with the walls closing in on you. You know, I thought about coming here, but
the thought of sitting alone at a bar didn't seem much better.
Exactly. I guess it's probably the same for you, huh?
Exactly. No air. Okay. Dare I say we share a table?
Really? You wouldn't mind sitting with me? Are you sure?
I'm really not sure about anything these days.
Me neither.
Okay. Shall we?
Let's.
You're proposing to me?
Yes, I'm proposing, you sweet, adorable, thick-headed man. I want to be your wife, Elmonson. Will you marry me?
Emily,
Can we, just move along a little? My knees are getting numb, Hal.
I'm speechless.
I'm just asking to hear one little word, Hal.
You are so unimaginably, incredibly amazing.
No, whatever that means, so are you. That's why I want to hear the word.
I mean, this... It's like finding out I'm the new power hitter for the Yankees.
That good, huh?
I mean, it is like a gift so unexpected, and you are so absolutely wonderful. Which is why I have to say no.
Hi.
Jack, I will say it as many times as you need to hear it. I kissed Craig, and I'm sorry. I am truly sorry. You're obviously really mad. So let's just fight it out then and get it over
You
with.
think I want to fight about what, Carly? I mean, you admitted that you kissed Craig, and you said you were sorry, so what is there left to talk about?
You could start with what you're thinking right now and are too mad to say. You could tell me why you didn't blow up at me down at the station, but just took off instead. You could tell me where you went.
I went to see Craig.
What did he say?
I didn't say all that much. He was too busy falling down.
Why? What happened?
I beat the living daylights out of him.
What happened to you? You look like you were attacked.
Jack Snyder. Don't laugh.
Well, why not? You're not going to get any sympathy from me. That was pretty shameless, kissing my sister in the middle of Java Underground.
You saying I deserve to be beaten?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Rosanna.
Oh, why are you sorry? For standing me up? For kissing Carly after you told me that you were going to come over here and make love to me? For timing it so badly that I had to walk in and see the whole sorry event?
For all of that, for dragging myself to your doorstep. But please help me.
I can't think of one reason why I should.
I can't let Lucy see me like this.
I'll get some, antiseptic for your cuts.
Can you go in some?
Yeah. Far away from you as I can get.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Tide. It's got to be Tide.
What some people will do for the freshness of laundry dried in the cleanest breeze. Introducing a new scent from Tide, Tide Clean Breeze. Perhaps the cleanest scent you can get without the commute. New Tide Clean Breeze, also available in Downy.
You know the clean, natural freshness of clothes dried outdoors? Now you can capture it indoors. Introducing Downy Clean Breeze. Freshness that's released by dropping the Downy ball in as you start the wash. Also in Tide Clean Breeze. The unmistakable line-dried freshness of new Downy Clean Breeze. It touches so much more than clothes.
You don't buy half-broken food. Why buy half-broken tortilla chips? More whole chips for more whole dips. Taringo's tortilla chips.
With its spinning head and stationary bristles, Crest Spin Brush cleans circles around an ordinary toothbrush for superior clean, guaranteed. And now, with replaceable heads, it's developing a superiority complex. Crest Spin Brush, a better spin on clean.
Max Factor's Lipfinity, the extraordinary long-lasting lip color that lasts through eating and drinking. Max Factor's Lipfinity. While other lipsticks fade away, Lipfinity has Permatone, a color bond complex that keeps it in place. Lipfinity doesn't just last, it lasts beautifully. Max Factor's Lipfinity. And now there's Max Factor's Facefinity, the new long-lasting foundation that stays in place for up to 12 hours. Facefinity from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
I'm the bus lady. Some mornings I was so constipated I could hardly drive. Till I tried X-Lax Milk of Magnesia. Stimulant-free. Guaranteed relief by 8 a.m. Good morning.
X-Lax Milk of Magnesia with the X-Lax Good Morning Guarantee. There's no other bar quite like it. The white stripes are a moisturizing cleanser. The pink stripes have a nourishing lotion with vitamin E. They work together to create Dove Nutrium. It nourishes your skin to a healthy, radiant glow.
It's a summer blockbuster month on Dave. Wow! With Harrison Ford, Will Smith, Adam Sandler, the Piedmont Bird Callers, and tonight, Ellen DeGeneres.
Tom Cruise gets personal. Tomorrow on The Early Show.
So, I guess you know you've just exposed yourself to the devious little she-devil that you are, because Isaac could not have hired you. No way, because Isaac hasn't been here. He hasn't been here for weeks. What's the matter with you?
Lisa.
But, no, don't tell. You did not hire her.
Technically, I didn't.
Ben, why is it that you're acting like you know what's happening here?
Well, Brandy came in for an interview, and Isaac had just gone to Scotland, so we were very short-handed.
And Dr. Harris told me to talk to Vivian, who spoke to Isaac by phone, and he told her to hire me.
I see, so we're just passing the buck here.
Yes, but it's very lucky for me, because now I have this great job. Thank you. I promise you won't regret it. I'm gonna be great.
Ben, this is getting like a three-ring circus here. I cannot stand it. One more fight, one more unexpected employee, and I'm going to blow my stack.
Okay. Well, how about some good news?
I could use it. I don't know. How good is it, though?
Isaac coming home good.
Oh, thank goodness. That means somebody up there is still looking out for us.
Do you hear yourself, Helmutson? You say possibly the most romantic thing I've ever heard come out of anyone's mouth, your mouth, anyone's mouth, and then you turn me down?
Yeah.
Because I'm so wonderful.
That about covers it.
I thought you loved me.
I do love you, Emily, and don't think it doesn't surprise the hell out of me. I mean, you've been around the block as much as I have, and you expect, you know, some companionship, a little romance, and if you're lucky, some passion, but you certainly don't expect bells to go off.
That's what happened for you, bells?
Bells like a cathedral. I mean, I'm talking kid stuff. I'm talking full tilt boogie puppy love. I mean, I haven't had these feelings since I asked Debbie Fitch to go to the Grand Funk concert with me, and I was worried about whether or not she was going to like my bell-bottoms and my beads.
All right, stop it. Stop it. I know you, and you are just making me laugh. You're getting me off track, so just stop with your flowery talk and tell me why you don't want to marry me.
Two things. Your stuff and my stuff.
So what's my stuff? My emotional baggage?
Emily, I have been married a bunch of times, and it's never worked out.
That's your stuff. What's my stuff?
I'm just afraid, hon, when you got down on that beautiful knee of yours and you asked me that beautiful question. You asked me that question for all the wrong reasons.
You just waltzed into Craig's apartment and you pummeled him?
Oh, no, he was still at Java Underground.
You fought him in public?
I wouldn't really call it a fight. I hit him a couple times. He went down. He tried to get up, and I kept hitting him until he stayed down.
My God, Jack. Is he hurt?
I certainly hope so.
Where does this come from? Where does this violence come from?
Where does it come from? Where's it come from, Carly? The man kisses you, you slap him. He kisses you again, you slap him again. He kisses you again, and then you kiss him back. Is that how it happened?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what am I missing here? You live here with me, and you say you love me, right?
I do love you. You know I love you.
Yeah, then how many times does Craig get to mess with that? How many times does he get to run into you and tell you that you're the woman of his dreams? How many times does he get to look at you and undress you with his eyes before I get to say anything, huh? Do I have to catch him in my bed before I really get to explore?
That would never happen, Jack.
Yeah, well, then what? Kissing him should have never happened, Carly, but it did.
Then why do you go and beat on him, Jack? Why don't you lay into me? Just how furious with me are you?
You're leaving because of me? Ow, what are you trying to do?
Sorry, I guess the sound of your gloating annoyed me.
Oh, hey, if Carly hadn't walked in, I would have come straight here.
Oh, really?
Because I wanted you.
Why are you here?
Because I want you.
To tend your wounds.
All of them.
I will not be the thing that you settle for when you can't have Carly.
Until a few hours ago, I felt better than I had in a long time because I had moved past Carly to be with you. But then, I let her distract me.
You kissed her.
She knows. I know. That kiss was our last. It's over. Between Carly and me.
I want you to leave. I want you to go right now. I have to finish packing. Let's go. Please.
Okay. Thank you.
Ew.
Hello, pretty lady, we just came to say for bathwater stays, use Lime Away. Beats the leading brand every time. Sticks much longer, it's mighty fine.
Lime Away, a tough act to beat. Which plate is stronger? Hey, pass the meatballs. Oh boy, there it goes. Oh no, not the shoe. Dixie is stronger than Chinette. Dixie, any tougher and it wouldn't be disposable.
Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. The vet will see you now.
Okay. What do you care? You've got the goodness of Reese's peanut butter and milk chocolate. Get lost in a Reese's.
This must be Cuddles.
We need more sound. I got the sound. Don't move, Dad.
Smile and say mermaid.
Mermaid.
Where will you be when your diarrhea comes back? You should have taken Imodium the first time. It stops diarrhea, often in just one dose. Imodium AD. Don't wait till it's too late.
We're pulling over a plumber's truck.
Sir, step out of the truck, please. Is there a problem, officer?
Keep your hands down there, sweetheart.
Well. This is suspicious. But I'm a plumber. So what's a plumber doing with professional strength liquid plumber clog remover?
I admit it, I've used it on backed up sinks.
That's pretty serious.
Oh, yeah. You pour it in, it's like a missile. It cuts right through the water to deliver some serious power to that clog. And, ow, clog's gone. Professional strength liquid plumber on tough clogs. Don't get caught without it. Donut? That's not funny.
We're having ravioli. It's from Chef Boyardee. Raviolis filled with teeth, hot and hard and fun to eat. Yippee for Chef Boyardee.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
For little ones to grow big and strong, they need the proper nutrients. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure, a source of complete balanced nutrition that tastes great. Pediasure.
So, you said that Simon's away on business? Yeah, he's working freelance, sort of. He tracks down people, helps out where the police can't, that sort of thing. Anyway, Henry Coleman showed up recently.
Well, that's a problem right there.
No kidding. But he took off. Of course not before causing problems.
Katie, I don't mean to rehash the past or anything, but the minute you let that man into your life...
I know. You don't have to say anything to me. Luckily, he didn't cause problems for me. He ended up getting a hold of a diamond that belongs to Rose D'Angelo.
Got a hold of?
Exactly. Anyway, he needed to prove that it's worth a lot of money, and Rose has some sort of paper or something. Obviously, she's not just going to hand it over to him, so his partner got a hold of her father and took him out of the country.
Where?
Avanya. So Rose went after them, and Simon went after her.
So Henry and some other guy have Rose's dad until she coughs up some paper on the diamond in Avanya. Avanya? That's a volatile place. They're under dictatorship. I know. I remember I did a couple stories on them about 2 guys that died last year. Americans died last year because they were caught in the middle of it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the last thing you need to hear right now, isn't it?
No. It's okay. Pick the most dangerous place in the world, and that's probably where you'll find my husband.
What wrong reasons are you referring to? Hell, I love you. You got a better reason to propose?
Nope.
I mean, I thought we were past the don't you believe me when I tell you that I love you stage.
I do believe that you love me, Emily. That's not it. But I saw you tonight. I saw you watch Allison and Daniel and Will. Emily, you have been thinking nonstop about family.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Hey, I adore my kids, and I think Daniel is the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh, you don't want us all living together.
But we can't just get married and declare ourselves a family and poof, that's it, hon. You may be fine with it. But how can you expect an angry 16-year-old to embrace us as a family?
You think I proposed to you because of Allison?
I think that you're concerned about Allison, and I think you want what's best for her. And you think that that may mean taking her away from Susan. So you think if we're married and you make it legitimate...
No, that's not what this is about. That's not what this is about. What's going on?
Nothing.
Look, I heard my name, okay? I know you were talking about me.
No, we weren't talking about you. It wasn't about you.
You're the one who's all into being honest, Emily. Why don't you just say to my face whatever it is you've been saying behind my back?
Wow, you're really hurt, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I bruised a rib or something.
Let me see.
Oh. Wow. Well, that might be more than a bruise. You might have broken one of your ribs.
No. I think it's just a bruise. Maybe a better check for discoloration or something.
All right. Don't move.
Huh?
How's that?
That's okay.
How's that?
That one's a little tender.
Well, maybe I should get an ice pack or something. You know, they say, ice for the first 24 hours, right?
No, I know something that'll help me a lot more than an ice pack.
Sorry I blew up like that. Maybe I should take a walk and cool off.
So what happens the next time Craig looks at me cross-eyed? Do you put your fist through a wall or knock down a couple of beams, Jack?
He didn't just look at you, Carly.
I know. I also know that I shouldn't have told you that he kissed me.
Oh, come on. Own up. The only reason you came clean was because Holden and Rosanna walked in on you. Otherwise, I still wouldn't know.
Why do they have to do that? Why couldn't they have just stayed wherever the heck they were, and then I could have kept this whole embarrassing non-event to myself?
Oh, so you can start filling another list of what you keep from me?
No. Because the last thing in the world I want you to do is risk your career because of me.
Well, that's what you're so worried about? My job?
Yes.
And my job is what's keeping you wondering about whether or not Craig is hurt? Help me out with that one, Carly, because try as I might, I just can't wrap my mind around it.
If Craig is hurt, Jack, he could press charges. And if he does that, they could take your badge. You could lose everything. I should go and talk to him.
No, you are not going to go plead my case to Craig Montgomery. He wants to ruin me with the department, fine, let him.
Don't think I don't know why you pounded that man to a pulp tonight, because I do. Your ego told you that you couldn't possibly let him get away with it anymore. You had something to prove to him, just like I did when... I didn't mean that.
It's out there, isn't it? As you're so gung-ho about getting everything out in the open. Tell me, Carly, tell me, what were you trying to prove by kissing Craig tonight?
I misspoke.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's one thing for me to go after Craig and try to prove that I can kick his butt. What about you? What were you trying to prove?
Nothing.
No. Let's break it down, shall we? Let's see. What does a kiss prove? Affection, attraction, love,
Oh, come
right?
on, Jack. I do not love Craig
Oh, so you just want the man, then?
No.
No, but you proved it, didn't you, when you kissed him? You proved it to him and to me. What's it gonna take to convince you?
It's a beautiful morning.
Good morning, sweetie.
Good morning, dear.
Good morning, princess.
Good morning, Daddy.
Mary, Jeff, breakfast time.
Get real.
Jeff, Mary, you've got 5 minutes.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Bye, guys.
Are the kids up yet?
Now more than ever, the best start under the sun. Florida orange juice.
2, for generations, we Bushes have kept the family recipe for our baked beans a secret. Roll that beautiful bean footage. We slow cook our beans with a special blend of herbs and spices, according to our secret family recipe. And here it is. 3 generations of Bushes are counting on us to keep it a secret.
You can trust me, Jay.
I know, boy, but I'm not taking any chances.
Ah, that hurts.
Try Bush's country-style baked beans.
I'm the bus lady. Some mornings I was so constipated I could hardly drive. Till I tried X-Lax Milk of Magnesia. Stimulant-free. Guaranteed relief by 8 a.m. Good morning.
X-Lax Milk of Magnesia with the X-Lax Good Morning Guarantee.
Get out, you scum. X14 Soap Scum Plus foams away scum. The plus, the smell is more than clean. It's herbal fresh. X14 Soap Scum Plus. Scum hates it. Noses love it.
Talk about a torture test. I took a leave to my 2-day walk for charity. With my bad back, I needed something that wouldn't let me down. Well, Aleve kept me going all day.
Just 2 Aleve can stop pain all day. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Thanks, Aleve.
Tell us where the others are, and maybe we'll go easy on you. Hey, are you listening to me?
Introducing Teddy Graham's Bear Witches, the goodness of Graham with a cream-filled center.
All right, you asked for it.
New Teddy Graham's Bear Witches. Eating them is only half the fun.
Geico.
Geico has great service.
Geico has great service. Our claim representatives, that's right.
We're available 24 hours a day.
You have a very commercial look.
Next, please.
Well, hello.
Oh, great. A talking gecko.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Wednesday on 60 Minutes 2, a rare look inside the place called the Big Ear, the National Security Agency. It's been listening to Osama bin Laden's phone calls for years. Plus, the sound that's shaking up the music world. A man with the voice of a woman. You've never heard or seen anything like it. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
A lot's been said about TV's most watched drama.
But one thing's certain.
I love this job.
You can't look away. CSI, CBS Thursday.
Own the Majestic on DVD and video. He lost his memory.
Do you remember me?
No, but I'll sure try.
And found the love he would never forget.
We were in love, weren't we?
Yeah.
The Majestic. Own it on DVD and video.
We really need blinds.
But who has the time?
We're both so busy.
Any suggestions?
Now, Empire Home Services makes it easy to buy window treatments, too, by bringing samples to your home, then professionally installing the next day.
Money's tight.
We need a great price.
Empire offers terrific savings with no payments for 1 year. Call Empire today and have beautiful window treatments tomorrow.
We love them.
And it was so easy.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Come to Six Flags Great America. So big, so close.
A recall on a popular toy, details at 5.
All new Price is Right in Primetime salutes the U.S. Marines. CBS Thursday night.
Hal and I were just talking out some problems.
I'm the problem, right?
No, we weren't talking about you. Look, I haven't said anything to Hal that I haven't said directly to your face. I am worried about you. You are doing terrible in school.
You're a better liar than that, Emily. How about you, Lieutenant Munson? You gonna be straight with me?
Allison, your name came up in conversation. That's all. There's nothing for you to worry about.
You remember this moment next time you bust my chops for not telling the truth.
No, Allison. Allison, get back here. I was just beginning to get her to trust me.
Emily, this is the kind of stuff that I was talking about, the kind of stuff that takes time.
Is that your answer for everything tonight, Hal? It takes time? Allison is my daughter. I am sick and tired of waiting for the right time to tell that girl the truth.
That is not quite accurate, Emily, which is why you need time to think this through. First of all, you are not Allison's mother. Susan is. True, you donated the egg, but Susan carried her, she gave birth to her, and she raised her. In my book, that makes her her mother.
I never said my mother didn't do all those things.
Then why are you so bent on claiming Allison as your own?
Because she's my one chance to get it right, Hal.
You make it sound like I thought this through. But I didn't, Jack. I was just reacting. Craig was talking trash like he always does, telling me how boring and mundane my life is now, and I hate it when he does that because it's simply not true.
Still, he made you wonder, didn't he? And because you wondered, just had to have one last taste. Just to see, just to know for sure. Well, tell me, was it as good as he promised?
I don't want Craig, Jack.
You're avoiding the question, Carly. Was Craig's kiss as good as he promised?
I love you. Jack, I love you. One kiss, it doesn't change that.
You know why that kiss was so important to you? You know why you had to have it? It's like the apple that you're forbidden to taste. It's like the door you're not supposed to unlock. You know what I mean? You know why I know this, Carly? I've been there before with you. We've both been married to other people, met for secret kisses, and weren't they amazing?
You and I are what's amazing, Jack.
But if we get married and are committed and legal, that passion that we feel that makes us, it's not going to be as taboo anymore, is it? It's not going to be so intense every time we get together. I mean, sure, there are going to be times when it's as hot as the first time we made love, but I mean, there are going to be times, Carly, when we're tired, or the phone rings, or the kids are screaming, and it's times like that that the Craig Montgomerys of the world can slip in.
Don't you think I know that?
No, I can't tell you what to feel. All I know for sure is that, on my part, the love will last. Only you can decide if you feel the same way. I will love you forever, but if that means I have to constantly be worried about whether you're bored or curious or want to test the waters with another man...
You don't have to worry about that, Jack. What happened with Craig was a fluke.
An accident?
Yeah, if that means something that wouldn't ordinarily happen, then yes. An accident.
Then tell me, my love, why does that keep happening over and over?
What's this?
If your rib's broken, I think I should go get something, you know.
No. I've never seen you like this.
Like what? Weak and pathetic?
Vulnerable? It's not bad, you know that's real. You afraid I'll break your heart? What's going on?
Why should I tell you anything? You're just gonna use it against me.
So I can understand. Something else happened besides the rotten thing I did tonight?
Barbara Ryan came to see me.
And?
And, I felt like I have so much less than she does.
That's what you think? That's what you think?
Well, you know, she's been loved. You know, you say what you want about her. She's been loved.
And you haven't?
I used to think I was, but I'm not so sure about that anymore.
And being with me?
Sometimes there's a way that you look at me. When I see you look at me like that, sometimes I can talk myself into thinking that there could be something more.
You do see something.
Something more than sexual attraction.
Something you need.
Something I think I need too much sometimes. Sometimes I just think I really miss being close.
Are you wondering if I could love you?
Could you?
At this moment, yes. I believe I could. I believe I could.
I am one of the many people.
We used to think they're frequent, persistent heartburn.
It's just plain old heartburn.
But if you've treated your heartburn, changed your diet, and the pain still comes back 2 or more days a week, it could be from acid reflux disease.
And over time, that acid churning up can wear away the lining of your esophagus. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Today, there's a purple pill called Nexium from the makers of Prilosec. For many people, 1 prescription Nexium a day means complete
24-hour.
Day and night heartburn relief.
And Nexium is also proven to heal erosions in the esophagus caused by acid reflux. Only a doctor can tell if you had this damage. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. The most common side effects of Nexium and Prilosec are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Talk to your doctor and call this number for more information and a free trial offer for Nexium.
Relieve the heartburn, heal the damage. It's possible with today's purple pill called Nexium.
Ensure
friendship.
Ensure
Laughter.
Ensure
Tears.
Ensure
Victory.
Millions of healthy people are discovering Ensure. 1 glass gives you complete balanced nutrition when you can't have foods like these. Ensure
Family. Wonder. Life.
Ensure to your health. Now with lutein to help support the health of your eyes.
Own the Majestic on DVD and video. He lost his memory.
Do you remember me?
No, but I'll sure try.
And found the love he would never forget.
We're in love, aren't we?
Yeah.
The Majestic. Own it on DVD and video.
Does your antiperspirant prevent razor sting?
Introducing new Band Beautifully Smooth, the maximum strength antiperspirant that protects against odor and wetness and prevents irritation after shaving. New Band Beautifully Smooth.
New Trident White. Smile brighter.
This week on The Early Show, the spotlight is on Hollywood's biggest stars. You'll see Tom Cruise, Jodie Foster, and Steven Spielberg. So wake up to what's happening on The Early Show.
Reality, a real event, entity, or state of affairs. Television, an electronic system of transmitting images. CBS, the network that set the standard. Last summer's Guilty Pleasure is back. Big Brother. 12 contestants sharing every moment with total strangers. Watch us. Watch them. Big Brother premieres CBS July 10th.
Oh, Ben! Ben, quick, before another crisis hits, did Isaac tell you when he's coming home?
Yes, first thing in the morning. Caught the late flight out of Scotland.
Scotland? Oh, you were saving the best news for last.
Look at you. Lisa, nobody lights up like you light up.
Oh, that means he went to Scotland. He went to see Bonnie. Oh, tell me, did he rush into the castle? Did he sweep her off her feet?
I don't know. I didn't get any details.
Oh, honestly, you man, you just care about the bottom line.
Isaac's message didn't say anything about Bonnie.
Oh. I was so looking forward to his coming home.
What, now you're not?
Oh, it's just that I hate for him to be even more depressed than he was when he left.
Hey, you know what I'm thinking? Why don't we hook up a little something to cheer Isaac up?
You rescued me, Isaac. I would have been miserable if I stayed in that castle.
There's plenty of leg room.
Yeah, but no one to share it with. No, it's other parts of my life that I'm starting to dread. Like my mother telling me I made a big mistake.
Like coming home with me? No, your mom loves me.
No, silly. She's gonna hit the roof when she finds out I'm turning this castle into a museum.
Paddington will make the perfect caretaker and an even better guide. Lord knows he's got the wardrobe for it. I mean, he knows every nook and cranny of the place. He can recite the history backwards and forwards. It is a brilliant idea.
Says you. But you don't know my mother. She, like, jumps at any chance to second-guess me.
I think it's you that don't know your mother. Jessica loves you. She loves your ideas. She loves having you around, being part of her life.
Who said that?
She did. And she told you the same thing.
Guess I didn't believe her.
Why not?
Well, because I thought she was just saying those things because, you know, because she's my mother.
But if she said it to someone else, then she must really mean it.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to wake up all the people on this plane.
Hi.
So I can tell them how much I love you, so you'll know I really mean it.
You don't have to tell everyone. Just tell me. I never get tired of hearing it.
I love you, Bonnie McKechnie. With all my heart.
What would you like me to do? Would you like me to go to Craig and force him to pack his things and move back to Montega? Would you like me to scurry off in the other direction whenever I see him coming?
No, I was thinking more along the lines of you not allowing yourself to drift back into his orbit.
It's a small town, Jack. Craig thinks he's the center of it. There are times when it's bound to happen that I will enter his orbit. But I can be more careful. I can handle it.
Well, how are you going to do that, Carly? Same way you did tonight?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I can't. Maybe Maybe I cannot handle Craig Montgomery anymore.
What changed?
Me? I keep waiting for things to feel normal again. To put the spa and Weston and all the time that you and I lost, to put it in a box somewhere, someplace where it can't hurt me. I just want to move on with my life.
You say you want to move on with your life. Why do you keep letting Craig lure you into his?
Because it's familiar. And Craig started in with me. It was like, I thought, Craig never changes, you know? And if I could just feel something old and recognizable, maybe I could start being myself again.
Well, did it work?
Yep. A little too well. Because when Holden and Rosanna walked in, I had found myself in a very familiar place. Carly Tenney, town tramp. And although I hadn't been there for quite some time, it was very familiar. And I knew that drill, you know. Does any of that make sense at all?
Well, it was something that you knew. Mm-hmm. But is it something that you want?
No. I don't want that, and I don't want Craig.
Why can't it be me, Carly? Why can't I be the guy that you find that familiar place with?
Because you've changed, too. And before you try to deny it, look at your hand. Look at the phone that you smashed. The temper you can barely control. Jack, you are not the man who kissed me goodbye in December. Admit it.
Have I got a mid-sized car for you?
Yeah, nothing fancy here. Just basic.
I don't think so. No boring mid-size model for you. You seize life. You like adventure. Like your pasta sauce. You are robusto. Now, little sauce for you. You crave a rich, zesty tomato sauce with big, juicy tomatoes. Because as everyone knows, you are robusto.
Ragu Robusto. Eat life up.
I'm the bus lady. Some mornings I was so constipated I could hardly drive. Till I tried X-Lax Milk of Magnesia. Stimulant-free. Guaranteed relief by 8 a.m. Good morning.
X-Lax Milk of Magnesia with the X-Lax Good Morning Guarantee.
Meet Kate, the Dark Raven. Darkness is her power. That's why she uses new Woolite Dark, the first dark laundry detergent, helping keep her costume its blackest, which leads to her own film and a major award. New Woolite Dark Laundry, and your clothes will love you back.
I've always had the will to win. It's what drives me to do more. And when it comes to your health, you can do more. A medicine called Altace can help. I take it for high blood pressure, but it may also help you in a different, important way. If you're 55 or older and have had a heart attack or stroke or have diabetes, plus another risk factor, you can do more.
When added to existing medications, Altace was clinically proven to further reduce the risk of stroke, heart attack, and cardiovascular death. Prescription Altace is not for everyone. Altace may cause swelling of the mouth, tongue, or throat, which could cause extremely serious risk and requires immediate medical care. Common side effects include persistent dry cough, dizziness, and lightheadedness due to low blood pressure. Do not take Altace during pregnancy, as death or injury to your unborn child may result, or if you've experienced serious side effects related to previous ACE inhibitors.
You can do more. Go ahead. Ask your doctor about Altace.
Whatever you're into,
Lava gets it out.
Dessert Bliss cookies from Pepperidge Farm. Chocolatey filling, crunchy almonds in a crisp cookie cup. When you find bliss, savor it. Pepperidge Farm. Never have an ordinary day.
Simon Baker was named one of People's 50 Most Beautiful. Tonight, catch him in one of the season's best dramas.
I am here to represent that child.
The Guardian. Then, Amy Brenneman and Tyne Daly are terrific in judging Amy.
I am trying to help you because I love you.
The Verdict first-rate television.
Any objections?
Judging Amy after The Guardian, CBS tonight.
Another round?
Absolutely. We'll share a cab later. Oh. Hello? Simon? Simon, is that you? Oh, I'm sorry, I have to take this. It's Simon, and he just got in. Hey! Oh, I know, I miss you so much already. Yeah? Are you gonna tell me how much? Oh, really? Okay, bye. Oh, honey, I have been so lonely for you tonight.
I think it's wrong for you to try to live your life through Allison.
I agree. In theory. But how can I not when I look at her and she's like watching my own life in instant replay? She lies. She manipulates. She makes constant bids for attention.
You saying all her problems are genetic?
Partly. But don't you think my mom has a little influence over her, too?
Or maybe she picked up all her moves because she spent so many years watching you.
You're probably right. But if that's true, then don't I have to take responsibility to help her? Don't I have to take the responsibility to try to change it?
You may want to help Allison.
How can I do that? How can I do that if my mom continues to stand around with her head buried in the sand?
You are doing a lot to help Allison. Right now, you're spending time with her, you're talking to her, but that's just it, Emily. You've got to do those things a day at a time. Instead, hon, you've got it all laid out. First, invite Allison over, make her feel part of the family. 2, propose to Hal. 3, marry Hal, then have a ready-made family all set up and ready to go. Honey, it does not work like that.
I'm sorry, but you missed a step or two.
Yeah, which ones?
The one where I fell in love with the guy in spite of myself and figured I wanted to spend my life with him. Oh, yeah, the part where I laid everything out on the line when I asked him to be my husband. Did you hear what I said? I said husband. Not the father to my sister/daughter, not some name place in the Emily Stewart Happy Family dollhouse. Husband.
Can we do this over? I really didn't want to hurt your feelings.
I was hoping that you could promise that you would love me forever. Either you're not capable, or I'm just not lovable. But anyway, you look at it, it's just not going to work. Well, you know, if you're going to wake up in the morning and realize that you want to be with Carly, I think you should just, we should just stop and you should go now.
I don't know, Dave. This is you and me.
I don't know. Why should I believe you?
I don't know.
It's not just your temper. You won't talk to me.
What has this evening been?
A litany of mistakes. Me talking about what's bothering me. What about you?
Well, it's not my past that's rearing its ugly head.
Oh, no? Why don't you talk to me about what happened with Julia?
What is the point in going there, girlie?
I'm not gonna impress you. I know you're going to deal with it however you have to. But we both have to deal with the fact that we have changed in the last few months. We are different people.
Okay, we have both been through hell and back. But one thing hasn't changed. I still want to spend the rest of my life with you. Yeah, okay, you say I don't talk? Well, here, I'm going to say something else. You better listen up with everything you got. What I feel for you is as fiery and as passionate as whatever Craig claims to feel. And you're right, I did have something to prove tonight. I wanted to prove that I love you as deeply and as passionately as Craig thinks he does. That's why I hit him.
You silly man. If you wanted to prove that, all you had to do is kiss me.